Today we're going to be going over exactly how to dominate turn 1 with Grand Cathay as Zhao Ming. So, you balance both yin and yang to achieve harmony, which will confer powerful effects across the provinces whilst directing Xing Compass to defend Cathay from threats north of the Great Bastion. Cathay offers solid melee units and powerful missile units, which become stronger through harmony when placed near each other. Characters increase the effect of this harmony. Additionally, their spellcasters can support each other during spellcasting, increasing the powers of their spells when fielding multiple wizards. So,
Dragon Lord,
this guy is
Iron
awesome.
Wind.
He has maximum caravan cargo capacity plus 20%, melee and melee defense plus 10% for all Ogre Kingdom units. Hero recruit rank plus 5 for alchemists. Upkeep minus 25% for all Ogre Kingdom units, including the mercenaries, which is sick. Armor plus 15 for melee units, so that's going to reduce magical and physical attack damage towards you. And then this also has plus 1 caravans, which is going to increase your income and your economy. Minus 25% for melee units. So if you love melee, this is the way to go. And he also has a magic item drop chance 100%. So every single time you battle, you're going to get a magical item. So you want to get in as many battles as possible with this guy. He also starts right over here in the western provinces. Okay. Which is all the way on the east side of the map. So let's dive on in. Alright, so Zhao Ming starts off right over here. Okay. His path to glory with the western provinces is maintain a balance between yin and yang and the alignments of his buildings, which achieve harmony. Okay. So that's super important. The other thing we want is we want to use the legendary lord ability to transform them into a dragon, and he can also have use of the Xing Compass. He can also send trade caravans across the world via the Ivory Road, okay, which is pretty sweet. And then he also has the defense of the Great Bastion, where he must basically try to take out chaos from taking over the world. So, when we look at this guy here, he is based off of melee combat, and we're gonna plug his lord in. This is the alchemist. She's gonna increase the mobility of the army, so we throw him in right away. Now there's 2 or 3 options here. Okay, so you can go north towards the Mage and just go straight in here, or you can take Hanyu Port, and if you do that, then basically you're going to end up with a Skaven coming down and trying to attack you as you come across. So just keep that in mind. We're also going to take a look at this Xing Compass. Okay, so we can get in defense, control, or decrease corruption. Or there's also this one over here, which improves the value of the cargo and maximum caravan. Okay, so usually right off the bat, I like to get this replenishment rate, or you can go for this one pretty quickly as well. So I like to get that money in. So from here, we're gonna grab the combat.
Did someone speak? Glorious.
We're gonna throw him right in. So you're definitely going to be able to just go right in because he has siege attacker here. He also has transformation of the dragon, so he can go into more of a melee attack form. When he's his normal form, he can use these spells here. And he also has spell mastery, which is going to go along with our alchemist, which also has searing doom, and also the tacticians. So he is a spellcaster. He is armored, and he has magical melee attack. She is a wizard, so she's got melee attack as well. And then we have some spear infantry, which are anti-large. We have a celestial dragon guard, which is like an upgraded spear infantry anti-large, and some jade warriors. And we also have peasant archers, jade warrior crossbows, which are one of the best units in the game. The longmaw riders, which you're going to want to take into the back and take out the artillery and the archers, and then the fire rain rocket battery. These guys do work. If you take a look at their missile strength, 560, which is crazy. So super strong unit. Definitely recommend you guys getting a couple of those into your army. Just don't shoot at your own units because they will take them out. Alright, so from here we get our item. Okay, now we can sack and move on, but generally for Zhao Ming, you want to occupy the settlement. Okay, now we have Hongyu Port, and the whole thing is they want you to try to conquer this right over here next turn. So we're definitely going to throw some skill points down. You have all these cool ones like Warding Iron, which basically improves all the damage resistance of the troops in the area. He's got Desert Armor, Weapon Strength, Melee Attack for the Lord's units, and Route Marcher. Okay, so we're going to get this because right off the bat you need that.
The Iron Dragon.
And then you can get increased ability to basically use a ability on your units, or you can get more movement range. So we're going to go for that movement range for next turn. So hopefully we can hit this Zenyu. And then our tech, we want to grab probably things for our military. So with this, the Jade Warriors are going to get reduced vigor. So we're going to go for the drill training.
The House of Secrets provides.
And then with the buildings, we can upgrade so we can get these crossbows, and they also have the ability to grab these different units of buildings which have yang or yin, and if you balance them out, it's going to give you harmony, and the harmony is going to boost your units' abilities essentially. So I usually like to grab growth for my main provinces and income. So we're going to grab that one. And then from here we're going to grab our caravan. So I'm going to grab anybody with, okay, ogres, that's not bad. You get increased allegiance with ogres. Okay, we'll grab that. And then we're going to load this dude up with a bunch of money. And then ideally, we're going to send him to Castle Drakenhof. And this is going to give us one of the best items in the game. So we're going to dispatch him. Bam. And this will basically just follow our route.
Strategize.
All the way up
Mobilize.
towards the vampire counts, and then when he gets there you trade with him, and then you get a magical item which is going to have some regen, which I really like. So there's all these things here. Generally what I do is this: chance of caravan intercept minus 50% for ambush. Okay, and then later on you're going to get this cargo capacity as well, because you're going to get increased amount to put into it, which is pretty sweet.
An upper hand indeed.
Alright, and then technically we can grab another caravan. So we're going to grab him. We're going to boost him up a little bit here. And then generally we're not going to send it to the same spot. So oftentimes I like to send it to Karak, and then Myrmidons, because they tend to have pretty good items. So we're gonna go right there. Bam. 6,000. That's gonna be great. So you can count on that in a few turns. We're gonna throw some skill points on that guy. Bam.
A tool of great
Okay.
efficiency.
And then from here, you want to take Zhao Ming.
Lord of the
You can
Jade
hire some
Swarm,
mercenaries if you want.
I
You
expect
get some units. I'm
unwavering
gonna
loyalty.
recommend you just get some more Jade Warriors, and then from there, you could probably grab the Archer. From this point, we're gonna take a look at the diplomacy for him. He generally does okay, but you don't want to ally with this guy, the old Skaven, because he'll probably end up betraying you anyways. So just ignore him. You can trade
I greet
Jade
you with the
Custodians.
dragon's
I
eye
would
and
definitely recommend that. They're gonna up your income, and then other than that, the main point of this guy's campaign is essentially coming up north, and as we go north, there's the Great Bastion up here. And as you can see, if you take out the Great Bastion threat, then this is going to improve your threat from chaos over time. Now his objectives are maintain control of the following province through vassals. Okay, so once we get that, boom. And then the victory conditions, he needs to take out this faction, the Warpstone. He needs to own the Warpstone Desert, the Wastelands, and the Ivory Road. Okay, which is actually pretty easy if you just pop on over here. You can beat Greasus up. And then for his long victory, he has to take out all of these clans, which the Pupples and Misrule, by the way, are all the way up here. And the Heralds of Tempest are over here. So his campaign victory is crazy long. Okay, so now
Fire and metal.
we're going to recruit another lord here.
A mind.
Okay, so generally what I like to do is I like to recruit higher quality lords, but these guys are actually pretty decent. They are going to amplify your harmony, and over time they will boost up your army. So
Zhao
you
Ming.
can go ahead, and if you want to pick up one of those, I would grab this guy here most likely. Construction cost, harmony, control. So you can just sit him in that little area, and he's going to improve the control while you can send Yao Ming off.
Lord Magistrate.
But hope you guys enjoyed.
reporting.
Leave a comment below if you have any
I
ideas,
cannot fail
and
the
make sure you like and subscribe. Titan Prime, out.
All life returns to death.